Hey folks, it's this is a recent match. Recent meaning somewhere in August, early August. It says 8-3, but I'm not exactly sure. I have to actually look at the file to see. But so this is Crucible, not Iron Banner. Just after the Iron Banner closed, I think. Playing in the Crucible. And it was just really a horrible experience, at least for me. I try to play sometimes during the day, sometimes during the evening. Don't really find a good ideal time. Normally, I'm dealing with a large number of, we're not going to call them lag switchers, but people with extremely bad internet. And you saw that guy just slid into a wall and disappeared. He's on my team. That was a two-person team, both of them with horrible network connection. And it starts out fine. And in fact, we're consistently ahead of this team from the get-go. But there's a 4 or 5 person team using 2 people on the team who have varying degrees of network. See, I can't see who that is. I think it's Lion somebody, but and easily able to kill that guy. Later in the game, it is impossible for me to kill that person. Like they're never where their representation is. So I'm shooting at what looks to me like the enemy, but is actually just empty space, and then suddenly I'm dead. And that person started out with good network, a good network indicator. And these are the things you kind of have to watch out for. I would just really suggest, if you're going to play the Crucible, be prepared to report bad networking. If you have any suspicion of someone cheating, then you should definitely report it as cheating. Here, this was what really got me. I didn't actually hit that guy. He was able to get me without a problem, but I went and looked at his network indicator, and I saw that there was that he was also lagging. It's called high network latency. But that does not necessarily have anything to do with the internet at all. So you should keep an eye on the radar, because people just suddenly appear. That guy, for instance, was not on my radar at all, was not flashing on my radar. So when people approach, there are 3 levels of distance that you can see on radar. One is in the outer ring. It's very slim, and that's to say that somebody is far away from you. Let's say, across the map, within visibility, maybe a little closer than that, because some people who are across the map won't appear on your radar. You can see them, but they won't appear on your radar, but they're that far away. Then someone who's medium distance, they'll appear on the one of the inner rings of your radar, and they're closing on you, so they're close enough to be effectively engaged. And then there's somebody who's in the red circle of your radar, which is the bullseye of your radar, who's close enough for melee or shotgun attacks, right? And that guy appeared just suddenly close to me, not like not on the bullseye, but within engagement range, and did not appear anywhere else on the radar. And this is the thing with network latency, is that for seconds, maybe for 2 seconds, which the way that Destiny works is you can traverse half the map in about 2 seconds if you're running, especially if you have let's say I don't know, radiant dance machines, or some sort of armor piece that increases your speed, or a weapon that increases your speed. For instance, I'm using Might multi-tool, and that increases my speed. Now here we have someone who did a super, right? He's gone. Now I can see that there's someone there within my map area. He's crouching, right? So I throw a grenade, and this is a seeker grenade. I'm wearing the seeker grenade things. He was able to shoot me 3 times without appearing visibility-wise at all. So that's one of those other things where latency is the problem. And you can see here's a red bar, and to me that's intentional. It's not that, he's making use of network latency to essentially hide. and you can't tell me that at this point in the game, the players in Destiny don't know that that's what happens. Now here, for some reason, I don't know how somebody got me. That's the same guy. It's a lion somebody or other, but so actually, I think that's not even a legendary. That's a rare gun. So you can see that they're just as effective handgun. But he was able to shoot me again without appearing visibly. So there was he was not visibly on my screen. So there's no way for me to react to him. No way for me to get out of his way, to move out of the way. I mean, I was already doing my super, but he did not appear on radar. So knowing that there was only one person visible on radar, and here we go, here's another one, right? So that's a charged melee attack, 2 charged melee attacks to that guy, and the guy that was teaming with him was able to kill me. But he was able to kill me with one attack. That's the kind of latency things that you have to watch out for. It's no longer a matter of, oh, I have bad internet and all the rest of that stuff. People who are doing this, red bar, they're intentionally doing this. You could have bad internet, but bad internet does not necessarily mean that if you're, let's say I'm living in Newark, New Jersey, and you have Comcast or something like that, and I have Time Warner, and Comcast has, you bought the cheapest Comcast package, which is 5 up and 12 down. Yeah, 5 up and 12 down. That's plenty of bandwidth to play a network game like this. Just because you can't download things fast doesn't mean that you can't update to a server. The server manages the images here. Your network connections do not manage your game images. That's the server and the clients, right? So that guy didn't get any damage from a rocket, and it exploded right next to him. So somehow he was able to run away. And I've seen this in the Iron Banner as well. About the only way that you can really get away from a rocket is to blink away, because that's the fastest speed. But at that distance, he hadn't even started moving until the rocket was almost on him. So I think that guy actually shot me twice with a golden gun, or shot at me twice with a golden gun. While I was moving, from that distance he was able to shoot me. And I've actually had time in the past where shooting, again, on the same map, the same distance, fire off 3 shots at a target and not be able to hit them. So that's why I reported that as cheating. So if I can't hit you under the same circumstances, but you're able to hit me, there's something wrong with that. And I'll tell you something, that I'm not a slouch when it comes to aiming down sights or using the golden gun. I'm a hunter primary. I definitely, now see, he was facing away from me and was able to shoot me. That's another latency issue. So my image of the opponent didn't even show me, and I had shot him. My input was not accepted, meaning that nothing happened with my shotgun. And it's when these things happen in an online game, in the Crucible, that it becomes very frustrating because there's literally nothing you can do to win. These guys are slowly climbing past us. We've basically been beating them the entire game, and you'll see that suddenly we won't be able to kill anyone. And there was somebody there, by the way. So I did end up getting that kill, but it literally took 2 seconds for the kill to update. And I should never have gone for this sniper, yeah. Should never have gone for the sniper. When you see somebody in the sniper, don't give them a free kill. You see them hanging out there on Pantheon, go around the side, bring a shotgun with you, or a fusion rifle, close, Vestian Dynasty, and just go after them. They essentially have no defense. If you run down this lane to where the camping area is, now that should have been a one-hit, one-kill. I was behind him. I had a headshot going on. Nothing, and this allowed a team member to. So this is where they start to lead. You see, is because of the latency. We literally cannot kill them anymore. We're all being killed, but not able to produce any kills anymore, like this, right? And it's
heavy ammo inbound.
Okay. Frankly, it's bullshit that Destiny, that Bungie will allow this to happen. That people who manage their network. See, so I had to shoot them like 5 times and hit them with a grenade to kill them. You have to have area of effect attack. This guy was an idiot. Like, I can't believe that there's a level 34 who... I don't even know what hit me, so why am I think that's the Titan grenade, but there's no evident Titan grenade anywhere, so... This just, this is kind of like a, you know, a poster child of everything that's wrong with Destiny's player versus player. And you know, I came in to player versus player really because this was a chance for someone who probably doesn't like player versus player. When I tried to do it with Halo, it was horrible. You know, there was a progression system. I think there's Halo 3 where you had to the only games you could play were you know, kill all, you know, 6-man deathmatch, and it was supposed to be for beginners, but there were always like really good players who just camped out there and got easy kills from all the new players, and it just became, you know, I played like 3 PvP games and said that's enough. I'm not. There's no way I can progress. I'm never going to get a win if this is how, you know, Halo player versus player works. So I was really pleased when Destiny came around and I had a 6-person team right away, and I could learn player versus player. But now, after a year, I can see, you know, all the horrible things that are going on here. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry that you had to hear so many complaints, but that's the way it is. I'll talk to you soon.